Okay, we got all these zeners here, but how we're gonna test them to figure out what the voltage is. Even though they say it on the pack on this tape here, like this one here says 4.7 volts, then there's one right here that says 2.4 volts. Some of these are white and it's hard to read. But then he does say he tried it and he took it off there for a project, and that project didn't work, and the zener wire diode could be possibly still working. So how do you test it? You need this zener diode tester. Basically, it can be 48 volts, but the thing is, you want to get high enough voltage on there that would not too high. 48 volts is probably the max. Is what you want to go at. 10K kilo resistor. I calculated the maximum current. It's on maximum wattage. I think it's around 230 milliwatts. So it shouldn't harm the zener. Then you put the zener in parallel with the resistor connected to it on the cathode, and the anode going to ground with parallel with the voltmeter. This basically is a zener diode voltage regulator. Although it can be made a voltage regulator, it's very, very weak. What I mean by that is that the current that it can handle is not that much, and if you draw too much current, the zener diode breaks. And the current is only defined by what you put in the resistor there. That's only 4.8 milliamps, what I calculated out. Anyway, I got the 48 volt power supply hooked up. As you can see on this meter here, it's around 48 volts. It's 100 in the 100 volt range. So let's see what we can do here. This also can test regular diodes to see if they work, but usually if you have a regular diode, you don't. Well, if you don't know what it is, maybe then you can do it this method. So next thing is I gotta carefully connect the red one to the anode. Hang on, I gotta put the phone down. This is 9.1 volts. Then I'll connect the other lead to the anode. Wait a minute, I did it backwards. Okay. As you can see now, it's blurry. 9.1 is right there. It's on the 10 volt range. And you can do that to test Zenos if you know that the diode that come out of the circuit board Zener, you can test it and see if it actually would work for what you want what voltage you want to use it for. The thing is that you must have high enough voltage for the Zener diode to take an effect on there and let you measure it. If you, let's say you're trying to measure like a 60 volt Zener, and you're trying to do it with this 48 volt, it's not going to do us any good. You know, I haven't tested it. Then also, if we go to Also put it in forward bias. Swap these two pins around. We should see 0.7 or so. That's the diode forward bias drop. Now it's on 100 volt, and of course it's going to be 0 because it's not close to that. So on 3, 1. Yeah, I said that's about right. 0.7. This here doesn't work with other diodes that are lower voltage because it could possibly break them, because there's a lot of diodes you're gonna get rectifier ones. They usually go down to 50 volts. It should be okay. Now, if you do Schottky, some Schottky diodes are around 30 volts, then that might break it. Break the diode. If I won't break the power supply, since it's got a current limiting resistor on it. Then you'll put it back to 100. Let loose. There you go. A way to sort through your parts bin that you have of zener diodes. Hope you find creative useful. Thanks for watching. Hope you like it.